toxic. Somehow you're fine with it, even when I'm chaotic. You see the shade in the cold, it's just my bad temper. What am I supposed to do when the flames going high with my bad patience? I hate it always falls on you. But you know it's not about our love fading. You know it's not about, yeah. You know it's not about our love ending. You know it's not about, it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You see the shade in the cold, it's just my bad temper. What am I supposed to do when the flames going high with my bad patience? I hate it always falls on you. But you know it's not about our love fading. You know it's not about, yeah. You know it's not about our love ending. You know it's not about, it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I figured I would share with you guys how I balance and manage working a full-time job from home and also just keeping up with life's everyday tasks. Of course, every day is different. There are some days that are a lot more challenging than others, but I do realize going into an office, I'm able to solely focus on work because nothing else is taking my attention. But working from home, it's easy to get distracted. So there are certain things that I like to do throughout the day to kind of help make sure that I get all of my work done. And the first thing is making sure to take a look at my schedule every single day. Some days I have back-to-back calls. Other days, I may not have like too many calls or meetings that I have scheduled, but again, it ebbs and flows just depending on what's going on. Like yesterday was one of those days I was on back-to-back calls from probably 10 o'clock until I think I got off my last call at 6 o'clock, which is past the time I actually, log off. But some days I just have later calls and I just kind of have to move and shift things around. But yeah, I always will make a point to look at my schedule, see where I'm able to fit my lunch break in, because that this year is a non-negotiable for me. Last year I did struggle with working through lunch, logging back on late at night, and I just felt overworked and tired and burnt out. So making it a point to take my hour lunch every single day, regardless of how busy it is, has helped me. And I am finding that leaving the house is literally the best thing you could do. So I will go to the gym, I will run errands, I will do things that I would normally wait until after work to do. I will do them during the day. So number one, I will look at my schedule. Two, I also have this kind of like weekly I guess, what do you want to call it? Weekly planner. So every day I'm able to write down what I need to focus on. I'll typically write like 2 or 3 things that are super important that I need to get done work-wise, and I just need to tackle those because in our minds, so much is going on that it's hard to always remember everything. So making it a point to write those down is super important. And I will also block off my calendar if I need to focus on a specific task, so I am not interrupted, with other things. And then the last thing that I have recently started doing, which I just enjoy, and honestly, that is simply just throwing on some music to listen to. You kind of just like get in the groove. You're focusing on getting your work done, but you're also still, enjoying yourself at the same time. And I read somewhere that they said, put music on or do something fun before you actually have to start work, so that it almost boosts your mood into associating fun and not stress before having to do something that is important, like your job that pays the bills and all of the things. So now I kind of just hook my phone up to the speaker, and I literally will just play music for as long as I possibly can in between calls, and that has really just helped me focus on work. Today is a pretty light day for the most part. I already had one call earlier today. I have my next call in about 30 minutes, but I was able to just get some tidying up, and I do try and do this every single day. Some days, again, I'm only able to do one task, like maybe I just have enough time to throw dishes into the dishwasher, but today, thankfully, I was able to get a little bit more work done around my apartment, and also just having a clean space really does help, because again, I'm constantly thinking about things that need to get done. I'm looking at my emails, and when I have a cluttered space, it does not help me focus because I'm thinking about all of the other tasks that I need to get done. So after dropping Riley off to school, I will at least try and tidy up the living room after the morning rush, because like things are just thrown all over the floor. At that point, we don't even care. So I will just try and tidy that stuff up. Yeah, but that is basically kind of the routine that I have from working from home. Everybody says they want to work from home until you actually are working from home and you realize it's not as easy as people make it seem. Yes, you have the luxury of working from the comfort of your home and in pajamas and all of that kind of stuff, but you will realize really quickly that if you don't make certain things a priority, you will just be glued to this desk or wherever you're working and not go outside for days, and that's just not good for your mental health. So yeah, those are some things that have really just helped me working from home. I'm gonna go through a couple of emails. I was able to bang out a couple of things earlier today. I just have to finish filling out a couple like spreadsheets. I think I even need to take like a couple of like, not tests, but like little sessions and things that we have to do at work. I have to do, I think maybe 1 or 2 of those before my second call of the day. So we're gonna get that done, bang out some emails, answer some IMs, anything that people, basically just kind of checking things off the list. For the most part, I was able to get a lot of stuff done yesterday, but it's a constant thing every single day.
Closer to midnight. I try to get closer to you. Drinking courage from my red cup now. I will soon make a move. Ooh, I can taste it. The bittersweetness of taking a shot. A risk worth taking. If it's a shot of love, baby, I adore you. Maybe I adore you. Yeah, I'm feeling higher and higher. I'm up on cloud 9. Baby, I adore you.
All right, so I finished with my call and now I'm about to head out on my lunch break. We're really just going to the library. Riley has read through all of her books, so now we really just need to kind of return those and then pick up some new books. I also wanted to just show you guys what I'm wearing. I am trying to do better with actually getting dressed outside of wearing like leggings and sweatpants. I'm trying to also play around with like kind of like an everyday makeup look. I don't want it to be too much, but like just something easy, 5-10 minutes max, that I can just do on an everyday basis. It just makes me feel more productive, and then also it just puts me in a better mood. And right now I'm literally all about just doing things that just put me in a good mood. And I think getting dressed and, you know, doing my makeup or making sure that my like skincare is done is one of the easiest things that I could possibly do. But for my look for today, we're gonna head out to the library. I do need to go to the grocery store to pick up a couple of items. I need to cook a little bit later today, but this is what I'm wearing. This bodysuit, this orange bodysuit that I got from Zara, Old Navy, denim, boot cut jeans, this oversized cardigan that I got from Boohoo like years ago, jewelry, I want to say this might be like H&M, something like that. And then these silver flats that I got from Old Navy as well. Did my hair, my makeup, all of the things. It's a little bit chilly out today, so I'll bring my, you know, like winter coat, but I do just really want to go to the library because I know that was something Riley specifically asked me to do. So I figured I would bring you guys along, go to the library, also stop off at the grocery store to pick up a couple of items that I forgot, and I think that might be it. We should have enough time to come back here and make a quick lunch. So running errands took a little bit longer than I expected. I was just kind of taking my time, dilly-dallying, as they say. I'm trying not to like just constantly be rushing all the time. I want to slow down a little bit. But I have like one more call for today, which is really, really good. And then I will kind of cook some dinner after work. But I did just want to show you guys everything that I picked up at the library. We got a bunch of different books. We have been tracking Riley's like reading for the entire school year. I want to say I started this last year just to kind of build her confidence in regards to her like reading and everything, because we did have some challenges in the beginning, but she has improved tremendously. And the other day she ended up telling me, she's like, oh, I really enjoy reading. And I'm like, that's really good. You know, I remember when I was younger, I absolutely loved reading, and I would do like the libraries like reading like book club where you just like read all the time. When I was a kid, I just enjoyed it. And she's like, no, you made me like enjoy reading. And she's just like, and I thank you for that. And I'm just like, so cute. But anyways, we are just rewarding her in regards to schoolwork. So for every 10 books that she reads, she basically gets $1 a book. And we are on our 29th book right now. So we just needed to pick up some new books because she just finished one the other day. We really enjoy the Critter Club. Such cute little like books. It's about like 4 best friends who have like an animal shelter, and like, but they also share about other things. So I initially started reading Critter Club to her, but now since she has, you know, gotten better at reading, she literally has been reading these. So we'll read a chapter a day, and that's about like 10 minutes of reading every single day, and that's what her school prefers. So we read that, and then we tried A Craftily Ever After. We enjoyed it, so I'm actually going to be reading this book to her. And then she got this Whatever After type of book from her school library, and she really enjoyed it. So I went to the library to see if they had it, and they do. So there's so many like different books, like the girl goes into, you know, like different adventures, and it's just like old. The one we read was, what was it? Alice in Wonderland, and then it got Riley interested in actually watching the movie. So I picked this one up. I will read that to her. We also loved Sophie Mouse. They always recommend Sophie Mouse or Critter Club. We enjoy these, so she's actually going to read this. We've read all of the Sophie Mouses and all of the Critter Clubs at the library, but now she's going to be reading them to me, so it's kind of really nice. We also tried Nancy Drew. We have one more chapter left in the current book. We're enjoying it, so I just picked up another one of those for me to read to her. And then I just saw this random book, Jada Jones Rockstar. I have no idea. I have no idea what it's about. It looked cute. I judged the book by its cover, so I figured I could read this to her. So 4 books for me, 3 books for her. We should be good. We're able to keep those for about 3 weeks. So if I do need to extend it, they're really, really good about that. But then at the grocery store, I really didn't pick up much. I needed some more pasta. This was on sale for 99 cents, so I got that. Some lettuce. I want to do another like burger bowl, and then I also kind of want to do a like kind of Chipotle style bowl. So I need lettuce for both of those. The sweet potatoes, I was going to actually make my own sweet potato fries. They all were just like dingy, and I think that there was like only like 2 left, and I was just like, no. So I got frozen sweet potato fries, and then I also just wanted to check the sodium because I am kind of more on a low sodium diet, which I will explain to you guys in a separate video. But this has 160 milligrams of sodium. They say anything that's 140 milligrams or less is considered low sodium. So this is pretty good compared to some of the other brands that were at like 280, 420. So going with that. Needed some butter. We're looking to make some cookies, tomatoes, and then also some cheddar cheese. I'm trying to cut back on cheddar cheese and just cheese in general because it's pretty high in sodium. This is 180, so it's not terrible, but still just trying to cut back and be mindful and read the labels of the things that I am making. So I'm gonna finish up with work. I'm not too hungry. I had a late breakfast, and then after we'll kind of get some cooking done. All right, so I finished cooking and prepping everything. So I have my bowl, and it's really easy to just throw in. I wish I would have gotten large, what is it? Ziploc bags, so I could just wash all of the lettuce on its own, but I think I might just put it into a container. So I have my lettuce, and I'm just gonna put and top this off with ground beef. You guys already saw me cut the tomatoes and onions, and then the sweet potato fries are finished as well. And then what I like to drizzle on top, I will mix ketchup and mayo together. I personally like that combo, and then I will add some cheese on, and literally that's it. I am starving, so this is at least a healthier option than me grabbing something to go while I was already out earlier today. Good morning, you guys. It is literally the next day. It's Friday morning, and thankfully I only have 2 calls today. And I have been trying to go to the gym 3 days a week, and so far I've been doing that for probably about a month now. So today I'm gonna go to the gym, and I have just been focusing more on lifting weights. I feel as if it's a lot like more slower pace, and I'm looking to kind of just like build my, you know, muscles and all of the things, kind of taking it easy, cutting back a little bit more on like the cardio aspect of things, and really just focusing on like strength training and all of the things. So today I'm thinking about, we might just do back. I haven't done back in a while, and then the other day I did legs, so possibly tomorrow I'll do legs. But this is what I'm talking about, how I mentioned yesterday, making it a point to take a lunch break and to also like focus on myself and leave the house. Because if I do not do this, then there are days where the only time I'm leaving the house is to drop Riley off to school and to pick her up. And that is just not healthy. And I started to see that I would kind of just get lazy because I was like just stuck in the house all the time. Whereas if like this is your personal space, but then also your workspace, and it's just good to leave the house. So I'm hoping I'm going to be able to take you guys to the gym with me. I always get nervous trying to like film in the gym and everything like that, but it's just something that I know that I have been enjoying doing. And again, like I mentioned, like it's all about doing things that make me feel good. I just feel as if I'm in a season of like focusing on myself and making myself a priority, something I don't think I've ever done in my entire life, which is crazy. I feel as if a lot of women go through that or struggle with that, but I've just been enjoying the gym. So I haven't had a pre-workout in a really long time, in about a month, but I decided to pick this up because I'm not really in the mood to go to the gym. But I tell myself, like, it really doesn't matter what you're in the mood for, like, just do it anyway. I never regret going to the gym after I go to the gym. It's like one of those things, you know what I mean? Like, you never regret something that you know is good for your future self. So finishing up on emails this morning, and then we're gonna go to the gym for about an hour, come back. Yesterday I ended up meal prepping. I'm so proud of myself. I ended up meal prepping after work. So then we'll just make a high protein lunch together and then finish up the day.
You were my best friend, didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep. In your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep.
All right, so we're clearly back from the gym, and we're gonna make a high protein lunch. So I told you guys, I'm gonna put this in a little longer. I meal prepped the other day, so I'm actually gonna make like 2 different tacos, 1 chicken, 1 ground beef. I'm not quite sure if I want the veggies in the taco. I feel like I do. And then I got these chunky guacamole packs from Costco, cheese, I guess pico de gallo, and then I have 2 more carb balance tortillas. Now these aren't necessarily the best because the sodium is 220 milligrams, but it's the last 2. It will just have to do. So really the only thing we need to do is kind of just put everything together. I feel as if I'm probably gonna put the veggies on top, and they look like they're almost done. Yeah, these are like perfect. So I'm gonna throw those on top, and then now it's just time to assemble the tacos. All right, and now we have a high protein lunch. I would have, originally I was thinking about doing like a smoothie, but I feel as if these tacos are pretty large. I don't think I'm going to need anything else. And then I just have some water. So it's just gonna be a working lunch since we already stepped out, we went to the gym and all of the things. And I think I have another call in about an hour, which is my last one for the day, which I'm really excited about. So we're just going to work, eat, and finish out this day.